All right, look, Bitcoin is blasting off. Bitcoin is close to 100K. Maybe by the time you see this video, maybe we pass 100K. Who knows? Altcoins going up to the stratosphere, going up to heights never imagined. But you may be overwhelmed. You're feeling that FOMO. You're feeling that emotion. And you're thinking to yourself,
Paul, what shall I buy here? Shall I buy Solana? Shall I buy dinosaur coins? Dinosaur coins are going great, but wait a minute. XRP is shooting up. Should I buy XRP right now? What about American-made crypto because of Trump? What about this? What about that?
calm down. In this video, I'm going to tell you exactly what to buy, or at least how to set yourself up for success without giving yourself a heart attack. So lean back, relax, but not too much because you may actually miss this move. You don't want to take too much time on this. Things are moving fast, so let's get started.
Hey guys, I'm Britta Fans. Remember, Paul is not a financial advisor, but he is good looking. Also, this is not financial advice. Please subscribe down below and check out my channel at Britta Fans.
Hey, welcome back. My name is Paul. If it's your first time here, this channel is all about crypto, all about cryptopreneurship. And today I want to give you a message about how to play crypto right now, how to get into crypto right now. If you're getting in end of 2024, beginning mid 2025, I want you to take it easy and I want you to keep it simple. People may be confusing you. You may be seeing this shoot up, that shoot up. You're probably seeing YouTube right now talking about golden crosses here, dojis and so on. And everything may be very confusing and you're thinking to yourself, should I buy this? Should I buy that? And the answer is, it's very simple. Stick to the narratives, stick to the trend. What are the narratives? What's the trend right now? Well, as I'm making this video, Bitcoin is a narrative in its own. You have some old dinosaur coins, as some people call them, taking off, and the reason's very simple. Not everything's gonna keep blasting up, but some are because of institutional money. So plays like Solana, for example, are just no-brainers. Plays like Ethereum right now are no-brainers. Then you wanna look at AI, artificial intelligence, and you also want to look at gaming. And you wanna build your crypto portfolio around these narratives. Add some DePIN, add some RWA, and that's it. That's all you gotta do. Just buy, hold, take profits when it makes sense, and that's it. You're set. Especially if you're new. You don't want to get overwhelmed right now. So what do I mean by keeping it simple? Okay, unless you're extremely new and you're just buying a couple of coins, this is what I want you to do. This is what I want you to do. All right, so first of all, you want to be holding a Bitcoin. This is the king. You actually want to be taking profits into Bitcoin from other coins, at least for now, at least until mid 2025, summer 2025. Bitcoin is your institutional play. It's your sound hard money and so on. And you want to be exposed to Bitcoin. When Bitcoin runs, it sucks out liquidity from other coins. Even though it looks like Bitcoin is sleeping at times, it just goes up like crazy and just sucks liquidity out. You want to be exposed into Bitcoin. You also want to use Bitcoin to buy potential dips, if that makes sense. So Bitcoin is at the top there. Then you want your power plays, or so to speak, power plays, which are your Solana and of course your Ethereum. Now I know Ethereum's not running just yet, but we are seeing signs, and this should also be one of your top plays. Sui is your Solana competitor, so to speak, so you want to be holding Sui, and maybe you want to be holding something like Stellar or even XRP as an American-made crypto. There's also ADA, there are other coins as well, but let's just stick to these, okay? These are, let's say, your top coins. Then you want to be holding AI. AI is a narrative right now, so you want to be holding Fetch or ASI, which is right now the unification of Fetch, Ajax, and Ocean Protocol. That's your blue chip, so to speak. You want to be holding ChainGPT for potential massive gains here. AI Tech, also a good risk play here. Excuse my handwriting, AITECH. And then you want to be holding AI Oz and Render, which is more DePIN, but they also fall into the category of AI. This is just a simplified version. Of course, there are other coins that you can hold. I'm just showing you an example of what I'm holding. I'm also holding PAL, for example, and some others. Then you want to look at your gaming tokens. This is a G, by the way. And here you want to be holding IMX as your blue chip, for example. G-Swift, since they are in partnership with Fetch.ai, and I've talked about this in other videos and the narrative and why I really believe in these coins. We've already done great. We're going to do a lot more. So G-Swift is a gaming studio, just like Miria over here, and maybe you want to hold a G-File since it's also a gaming studio, but this one's more catered to mobile games. And as a standalone game, maybe you want to get into pixels, and if you just have to be in Superverse. You just have to be in Super as well when it comes to gaming. So these are your three narratives. Now, yes, there are other coins to add. I have made extensive crypto portfolios. I'll leave them linked at the end of this video, so make sure you check them out. But generally, you want to be in AI, gaming, and some big plays. Now, there are some coins in your first list, in your first big plays, that can actually overtake. For example, you may want to add Vanry to this list over here as a risk play and big potential profit. You may want to add TAI over here for the same reason. And I've made a review about this. It's getting a lot of sponsorships right now. This could keep going, but yeah, you might want to take a risk on there, as well as Desync, for example. And then for gaming, you might want to get into Copy over here, benefiting from that ADA run, that Cardano run as well, so to speak. But basically, you want to keep it simple. Depending on how much money you have, you want to get into these narratives. Now, if you have $5,000, $10,000, obviously you don't want to spread out to all these coins. You want to put a little bit less. So choose some, pick one or two from each of these narratives or each of these segments. Does that make sense? You have more than that, maybe you can actually get more of these coins in each segment. Or if you make profits, as you make profits, you can take profits into the other segments from your profits and actually build your position. That's it. Hey, Paul, real quick, just want to add something to this video. And yes, I know, I'm shaved now all of a sudden. It's magic. Crazy, right? Blows my mind. Anyway, just want to add something that you're overcomplicating things when it comes to crypto, but there's two things I didn't mention in this video, and while the video is important, just want to add these two things for you. That is, one, taking profits, when to actually take profits. I get asked all the time. And number two, how to chart certain coins, certain cryptocurrencies. And I gotta start with the cryptocurrencies with the charting. In most part, you're overdoing it. You need to simplify. Listen, when I chart crypto, in the most part, I just chart the big three: Bitcoin, Solana, Ethereum, and the relationship between them to see if there's alt season, mini alt season, and so on. I don't sit and chart every single cryptocurrency. That's insanity. What you do is you look at support, resistances, maybe breakouts, and so on, but you chart the big three. If the prices are going down and these three show there's more upside somehow with a relationship in between themselves, then basically you're just looking at support, you're buying, and that's it. You don't need to sit and do crazy technical analysis, triangles, this, that, no reason. Just support, resistance, that's it, ranges, and look at narratives. You also look at narratives to see if one narrative is blowing up more than the other, so you can look at lagging plays and so on. It's actually very, very simple to do. Okay, maybe not that simple, but a lot more simple than trying to actually chart 1,000 different coins and doing TA on 1,000 different coins. It's crazy.
That's crazy.
Because you have to do it in different time frames and so on. So just chart the big three, look at very basic stuff on when you chart the small coins to see if it makes sense to get in or sell, and that's it. You don't have to overcomplicate things. Not to mention that if a new coin, there's no price history, so you can't really do charting anyway. It's constantly making new highs, it's constantly in blue sky breakout or price discovery. There's no point. Just zoom out from your charts, zoom out to the weekly, monthly, and so on. You'll see it's probably in blue sky breakout. So there's no charting. Yes, you can use Fibonacci, this, that, whatever. Chart the big three. This will become simple, if that makes sense. And number two, taking profits. Everyone's asking me, should I take profits? When to take profits? This, that. It depends on the way you're investing. Is it long-term? Is it short-term? And so on. Also, it depends on the amount you invested and how much money you actually have and what your ROI is and so on. Let me give you the perfect example. If you're investing $500 into a coin and it does a 3x, obviously you're waiting, you're not taking profits unless it's a lot or a substantial amount of money for you. You're not taking profits because you're in it for the big game. You're in here for 5, 10x and so on. Otherwise, why get into that coin? You might as well play the stock market or something else. So you're looking for a couple of X's, so you're holding. But if you invested 10,000 or 20,000 in that coin, you may be wanting to take profits at the 2, 3x or at least your initial investment out. Then as the price goes up, just take profits, just shave profits whenever it makes sense. 5% here, 10% there, all the way up. And then you can decide if it goes down, you can buy more. If it keeps on going up, you can wait and see if it makes sense to get back in higher. Sometimes it does make sense. I've proved many times when it does. Usually on coins that have certain resistance areas, you take profits, you wait for it to break out, make that support, and then you buy again. But see, even that, a lot of you are getting confused as hell right now. It's crazy. So I do want to make a video explaining all this, and I will make a video explaining all this. Of course, I'm not going to have time to explain all this in this video, but generally speaking, you're overcomplicating things. You're going to give yourself a heart attack and gray hair or lose your hair like I did. This is all crypto. This is seriously, this is all, it wasn't even cancer, it was crypto. Crypto did this. So simplify, calm down. It's a lot easier than what you think, or at least it doesn't have to be that hard. Take profits when it makes sense. Make sure things ride out. Understand that people either sell or buy too late or too early, never on time. Become comfortable with that and just sort of shave profits as you're going up, just like you DCA on the way down, so to speak. Anyway, with that said, hope you get what I'm trying to say here, and let's get back to the video because the rest of that video is very important. So let's get back. Oh, of course. And that's it. You do not need to chase every pump. You do not need to chase what every influencer says. You do not need to feel FOMO. Just keep it simple. Buy, hold. That's it. That's all you need to do right now. Hold, take profits. When there's a dump, buy the dump. And then around summertime towards the end of 2025, when you take profits, make sure when you buy that dump, it finds support. Don't go all in. Go in slowly, since it might just continue going down, and that might just have been the end of the bull market. So you want to be a bit more aggressive with your profit taken towards mid-end 2025. And once you see everything skyrocketing fast towards the end of 2025, that is probably going to be the end. That's probably going to be where Bitcoin actually tops out. And yes, it can top out sooner. Altcoins might run a little longer. It will go down. It won't go down a straight line. It will go up again. There's still money to be made. It's going to be confusing, but this is how you keep it simple. Now, this video may have been a bit confusing. Maybe you want more details. I have made videos with more details. I have live streams. You can actually ask questions and I answer your question live. So make sure you subscribe down below and hit the bell notification button so you don't miss those videos. And make sure you check out this video right here. It's how to build a perfect crypto portfolio for 2024, for 2025. Make sure you watch this video. I go into prices, I get into more details, and I actually explain this more fluently. So check that out, and I'll see you in the next video.